outside. What's up, my cannonballs? We're back for a short, quick second. I mean, a short one. You guys, I'm just out here on the porch enjoying this beautiful weather, and all of a sudden, I look up in the sky. It's a line of lights in the sky. I mean, in the sky, and they are in formation. What the hell is that? I just saw it, and then when I went back to get my phone, shit, they were gone. What's going on here? What are they doing up there? What are they doing up there? I ain't spooked, but it's some weird stuff going on out there. You guys pay attention to the skies. It'll tell you a whole lot. It will. It will. But it's something. I saw that for my own self. Usually I will see it scrolling on Instagram, not really thinking it's real, but I saw it for myself. Me and my brother, we saw it for ourselves. I went and got him so he could see it. And I saw it. I couldn't count how many lights it was. All I seen was a long ass line full of lights. Information. And they were just going and they were going somewhere, but when I looked back, they were gone. To get my phone, I was trying to record it for you guys. Damn. That could have been footage. That could have been good footage. Damn it. I promise you. That's all right. I'm gonna be out here later on. No, I'm going in the house. But that's what I saw in the sky. I can't believe it. UFOs. They are real. I don't know why the hell they would just come out over here for some more, for some unknown reason, but I guess that they are just visiting and letting us know what's up. Hey, Hazel. I just saw some UFOs in the sky. They was all in a line. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look up in the sky, you will see a whole lot. Look up there. It'll tell you a dream. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, you may see some of that shit in your dream. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of the things. That's why I'm very very mindful of what I watch because I don't want to have those type of things in my spirit when I lay down on my bed, in my bed and on my pillow. I don't want to be seeing those things that I seen when I was awake. When I'm sleeping, I'm sleeping. I'm just keeping it real. Hey, random crafting gamer. I mean, I'm sorry, but yes, I have to watch and protect my temple and what I view. And I'm trying to work on the things that I say because I haven't got there yet, but I'm getting there. I promise you, I'm getting there. I'm getting to a place where I'm trying to do like a little bit of a 360, not perfect, but I'm trying to just trying to do something out of the ordinary and get some things right before it's too late. If you know what I mean, you follow me. I'm just saying, hey, ain't nothing wrong with getting yourself together. And ain't nothing wrong with, if you have to make a little, I would say make certain choices for yourself. Yeah, it may, I'm gonna just keep it real with you guys. Yeah, it may hurt a few people feelings that you may have to leave, but at the same time, at the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for you. And one of these days, I'm gonna be doing the best for me, and I'm gonna be jumping out there on faith, even though I'm gonna be scared as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be scared. Ooh, I'm gonna be scared. Okay, I'm scared. Hmm. But you know, sometimes you gotta get uncomfortable to get comfortable. You gotta get uncomfortable to get comfortable. Nothing's ever gonna be handed to you, or not. Not unless you come from that. But me, I didn't come from that, so I have to work for what I want and all of what I have. You know, honestly, no matter what it is, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have to do the same thing. Y'all have to get up every morning, go into a job maybe that you may not like or that you may like. You may want a few off days, shit, because sometimes you can do a lot of work, put a lot of work in, but then you receive less pay, and that shit sucks a whole lot. It's like damn, not again. You know, you say you gonna call me out. Oh, what I do? Tell me what I do. You gotta call me out. Don't get me to singing about somebody calling me out. what you call what did I do? What did I do this time? I'm being very very nice today. I'm being very nice. And I'm a little spooked too. Oh my goodness! I'm always seeing things in the sky. I wasn't expecting to see that aliens. But that's what comes along with the universe. They're spying on us. They're spying on us. I know it ain't NASA. I know it ain't NASA. I wouldn't be no fool. It ain't NASA. They ain't over there trying to do some tricks. They got a special place where they want to, test certain things. Whether it be success or not success. I'm just saying. Mm-mm. I ain't going for that. Mm-mm. And ain't no government stuff either. I ain't going for that either. Mm-mm. We got the chemtrails for that. Shoot, we need not say more than that. That's why we be having all this damn crazy ass weather. If you notice, every year the seasons are very different. I remember when it used to be cold around October, something like I would say kind of like on the cusp of October or September. Well, I would say towards the end of September and then going into October, it was cold. But now, mm, well, at night, I would say, but it was still cold around that time a couple of years ago. Mm, I don't know. Things just every year is different. It's either hot one day it be hot, then next day it be raining, next day it be cold, and next day it be hot, and next day it be cold, and next day it be raining. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I know you guys. I know I'm not the only one that's seeing that. Look, that's living this and it's going through this. That's why we all sick now. Well, we ain't sick, but that's how a lot of people got all these colds and stuff because shit, look what they putting out there, and they expect us to be satisfied with what's going on. Hell no, we ain't satisfied. That's why everybody walking around here. Yeah, I hate to say it, not everybody, but hell, some folks here, shit, they deserve to have a chip on their motherfucking shoulder. Cause shit, hell, we all are pissed off. We pissed. Okay, we pissed off. So this is why I've been a subscriber since 2015. Talk real. Thank you. I appreciate that, Hazel. I don't know nobody been with me. Well, I know a few people that's been with me longer than that. Well, no, I haven't known anybody that has been with me that long. Dang, you've been with me a while, a long time. I do see you, random crafter. I do see you. I was wondering. I was asking you, what did I do? You said I was. You said you owe. Hold on. You said you owe me a live. Oh. I forgot about that. I've been busy. I got caught up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got caught up. You know how it is. Look when life be life, and sometimes you gotta get caught up with that. But at the same time, I've been kind of messing off and doing other things too. Sometimes getting on here and that. But hell, I should be saying the same thing towards you. Now, don't put it all on me now. Come on now. Who can play this game? Said shit. It's all love, random. It's all love. It's all love. I'm just playing. It's all love. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh. You guys, I have enjoyed my day. You guys, I don't always disclose everything on here like that. What I, really what I do. But I enjoy it, you know, hearing that sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to anything that you may have to do, to make some money or just sometimes to really help out, you know, you can enjoy it, do it. Well, really, you can do it after the kindness of your heart, or you just not like it at all, and you can just be in it for a chick. But me personally, as long as I know I'm helping out and I'm getting something done for somebody else that may be a little bit too busy to handle what they may need me for, baby, I feel good inside. I do. And I do it over again for anybody that may need my help. Honestly, I feel like my situation, whatever I'm in right now, I'm not gonna go too much into details about that, but wherever I'm at right now, it's a reason. Everything that has happened since I've been, you know, in certain places. It's a reason. You know, it's a reason why certain people had to leave, and it's a reason why certain people had to move in. It's a reason why certain people had to go here and go there. It's a reason. Everything, it all lines up. That's why I'm not over here questioning my Lord and Savior. You know, whatever happens to me, you know, honestly, that's on me. It ain't on him, because at the same time, we're not. You know, we just can't sit around and just not do any damn thing. You gotta do something. And you gotta go out there and make it happen for yourself. That's why I don't be feeling sorry for grown ass people out here, you know, complaining and begging. Like, if you can complain and beg, you can complain and get an application. Complain about that. Get an application. Go out, look, at least dress yourself up and go out there and try. Go out there and try. It's free to try. Ain't it free to try to you guys? It's free to try. It is free to try. And I would love to be trying. I'm just saying. It's only excuses, sorry ass motherfuckers to be exact. Ooh, I ain't mean to say that, but it's true. Sorry niggas to be exact that would tell you, oh, I can't get there and walk, use your feet. Hell, do you guys know how many times I've been walking since 2011, and I've been in good shape. But at the same time, everybody can't do that, but I can. Shit, I will take care of my business and come back home and be happy, just as happy, wash off. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, I do get lifts too. You know, I get lifts. I ain't ashamed to say what I do, baby. I ain't gotta be acting and fronting and keeping up a false ass image for the public to make me feel like I'm accepted and everybody gonna be liking me. Hell no, look, either you like me or hell you don't, baby. And if you don't, it's okay, cause everybody on this earth ain't meant to like each other. They not. That's why we all are different. We ain't look. That's why everybody ain't meant to be together. Shit. Look, you may cross paths. You may be here and may be there, but at the same point, you know, if it don't work out, you just don't work out, and it's okay. You know, that's okay. Shit. Hey, it's okay with me. Cause hell, let me tell you, people that I would say it was a person that really kind of in the past when in my 20s, like they just mean to me, just really really mean, and I couldn't accept that, and I had to leave because it's like, man, how could you, I'm trying to be, nice to you, but you just want to go here and go there and do this and do that. Hey, and you still want me around? Nope, I don't want you. After you done got what you got out of me, you gotta go. Really, I had to go because I couldn't stay around for that. I would have been a fool crying and then really worrying my friends and then my family members about what I was dealing with. I couldn't do that. That was that was stressful. That was stressful. But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I caused a lot of this stuff on myself because I was just doing silly stuff, and acting immature. Coming in the house. Oh my goodness, I was a hot man. I don't mean to say a hot mess, but I was really just not myself. I was myself, but I wasn't really myself. And I'm glad I wasn't on YouTube showing that because you guys would have been judging me like a mug. I ain't gonna lie to you, you guys would have been judging me. Oh my goodness, you guys would have seen what I was doing. Oh my goodness, out here, out there, and everywhere, But I was, just around people that I could trust. But at the same time, it was people that, their attitude changed, and it was some good moments and it was not so good moments. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's how I be. Enough of that, though. But yeah, I had to come on here for a little short, quick second to tell you guys what I saw in the sky. And I don't want to be on here like, ooh, that's a lie. That's the truth. That stuff is look. That stuff that you see on, well, sometimes some of it can be fake videos. Somebody putting it all together. But I seen it for myself. They were all in a row, seemed like they were on a string with lights. That's what I seen in the sky. They was all in formation. They weren't even floating. They was just like something was pulling them, but they were just going by themselves. Yes, indeed. That's what I saw. Yes, indeed. Hopefully, I don't spook anybody out. Right. So we can do it. Yeah. There's okay. Yeah, one of these days we can. You know, I really have to catch you because shit, I'll be busy a little bit. I'll be busy, and then when the little time that I do have, I'll be trying to get a little time for myself. Really, for myself, without getting not really without getting no interruptions. I have to have my alone time. If I don't have my alone time, I'm very grouchy, bitchy, and I don't want to be around anybody or talk. That's me. You know, if I get quiet, you know, it's a problem. I don't, you know, that's me. But I don't mean no harm. That's just how I am. If I need a long time, I need a long time. Hmm. And I better have the right and look, I better have the right food around and the right beverage, the right beverage. I said it wrong the first time. My bad. But the right beverage. I said it again. See, it happens. These lips and this tongue. It just can't get away from me. But yeah, yes, indeed. Yeah, one of these days, crafting, I'm gonna have to catch you. I'm gonna have to catch you. But you know, I'm really enjoying this weather right now. Hopefully, I see some more things in the sky, and I look, and hopefully, I can record it. I missed it. I wish I had my camera out because I could have posted on here and got millions of views and got a check. I'm trying to get a check out of there. You hear me? I'm trying to get a check. How many of you guys out there is trying to get a check? I feel like a pastor right now. How many of you oh no, how many people are trying to get a check? See, sometimes you gotta catch yourself, you know, because you don't want to mix that with that, you know. You gotta be mindful because you know that it's like the flesh, you know, pops in and pops out. This is something else, and I'm trying to work on that. It be popping in and popping out. I'll be trying to work on myself. Oh, it's so hard. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I've been doing it for so long. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been doing it for so long. I'm trying to edit myself. Ooh, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I be trying to not curse in front of my mama sometimes, but it just sometimes that you know that ass word it'll come out, or that ish, you know, that'll come out. I never said it enough for though. I don't say that, but now if I'm mad, it has been a few times, but yeah. But I try to respect my mom because I don't want to do that because some folks, you know, some parents allow that. I feel like my mama doesn't really allow that, so therefore I won't do that in front of her. So you know, I still feel like a child, which I am to her. He said, wait, okay, well that's fine with me. That's fine with me. Look, if I ever catch you, because look, I would give you a day, but I can't leave. I can't give you a day because right now it's a lot. I got my schedule is kind of a little bit it's a little bit crazy right now, so I got to get that in order. But once I'm free, I'm free. I'll give you a buzz. I'll give you a buzz. But I ain't gonna lie, that was so cool though to see that in person. But then my thing is when I went back to get my phone, they were gone. That's the thing. I wish I could have caught that. Dang. Oh my goodness, you guys, I just missed that. That could have been a chick. Am I wrong? People think I'm money hungry, but shit, hell, when a nigga don't come for too much, yeah, you look, you ain't got no other choice but to be money hungry. Yeah, I'm just saying, shit. Stop all that bullshit, all that princey and proper bull crap. I'm this and I'm that. No, you're not. Shit, stop. You don't got that way you didn't come from that shit. Stop acting like that. I don't understand it. But see, that ain't me. I be me. I ain't here to be putting on personas and acting like something that I'm not. Everybody just don't get a chance to see this side. Oh, you guys sometimes do. And then some certain family members to get a chance to see this side, but not everybody. Not everybody. No, I have to be mindful. It's a time and place for certain things. Hmm. It is. It is. Yes, it is. Man, I hope I'm not too loud. Man, my voice sometimes I think it's going lower because I've been enjoying my day because I done got off, so therefore I'm enjoying a glass of wine, which I love. Which, it's Chardonnay to be exact, and I love a little bit of Moscato. I really like Mona Simone Moscato that she had a long time ago, a couple of years ago. I purchased that. She gave you she gave you 4 bottles, four small bottles, and that mixy Moscato stuff was good. It put you out. Look, I ain't gonna lie, it will put you on your ass if you ain't too careful. But see, when I was in my 20s, oh my goodness, I was just trying a lot of stuff. Some things I could take, and some things I couldn't take. I guess it was just depending on how much I was. Well, it depends on you. Got to sip. You can't just go up there or sip on it like a soda. You got to sip. And see, I had to learn that because I was sipping like it was a soda, and I was gulping that stuff. I was gulping it, and it was messing me up. Yes, indeed. Like I couldn't go anywhere. Well, I could, but at the same time, when I did, I was falling asleep, getting very, very sleepy. You know, and I ain't gonna even lie to you. I feel like sometimes that can really, really be that can really help you. I feel like that can really help you sometimes when you have trouble sleeping. Not saying to drink it all the time, but if you may have a night that you can't go to sleep, how about you have a few glasses and watch a show or you watch whatever's on the YouTube apparatus, and it'll put you right down to sleep. I ain't gonna tell you, it will. Look, it has done me very, very well. I ain't gonna tell you, it has. All you do is have some water on the side of you, you know. And so, and you know what, you guys, I had heard something that was kind of so crazy to me. Shit, you got a, oh, I gotta stop using that word. But you got a person that, you got a person, you got a person, you got a person, you got a person that, what's the name of it? What's the name of it? You got a person that loves to drink a lot that I don't watch, but I know of this person. They have a problem with people that smoke marijuana, but at the same time, you're like ruining your kidneys. At the same time, baby, people that smoke marijuana, they're not ruining their kidneys. They may be fucking up their lungs, but they ain't ruining their kidneys. Which one is worse? They both ain't better than the next. But at the same time, baby, hell, taking you look, seem like the kidney will take you out a little faster than the lungs will. I don't know. It depends. They both bad, but calling people fiends and crackheads because they like to smoke marijuana a lot. Are you serious? And but you like to drink liquor. You're not even drinking beer. I can see you're drinking beer, but you're not drinking beer. You're not drinking beer. You're drinking liquor. How many days? 5, 6. I mean, like, come on now. I'd rather be smoking than killing myself like that. Especially drinking cheap stuff. That's taking you out even faster. You got a lot of young people out here. Not myself included, because I don't drink cheap stuff. I'm like, but I don't drink it like that. I ain't look. It's rare that you may catch me with a cheap bottle in my hand. I used to be a look. I used to get the Grey Goose and the Ciroc and the Henny. Well, I would say spit. Well, I wasn't the cheapest, but I just used to get stuff that was name brand a little bit. But I wasn't trying to overdo it like as if I'm better than anybody. I was just getting stuff that I know people like to drink, and I like to drink too. Shit, everybody used to get that other stuff like that Heavenly Hill and I ain't nothing wrong with a little Colorado roll. I like that too. I love that. It was that Quality House. Yuck. That Rich and Rare. Oh my goodness. Calvert. Oh yuck. What else? There's some more liquors out there that I don't too much mess with. But when the times was a little tough, sometimes that was the last resort. And if you wanted to be on your level, it was up to you to hit that bottle. If you didn't want to hit it, you didn't have to hit it. But I sure hit it a few times to get on my level because I was pissed at the time when I was in certain situations. So therefore, I needed something to calm my nerves down, and that's what I did. I popped it on back. I sure did. I did, and I don't apologize for it. I'll do it all over again too. But I'll be mad because I ain't trying to. But you got niggas out here that's younger than that's under me, 2 or 3 years under me, and they be hooked to that shit. I don't be hooked to that. Look, after a couple of sips in your day, you get tired of it and you leave it alone. You never go back to it. Just like look, me going back to brunettes. Yuck. Who is going back to brunettes at this time, at their age, in your 30s? Are you going back to brunettes? I'd be damned. That's like going back to Ivana Bitch. Do y'all remember Ivana Bitch out there? Do anybody out there remember Ivana Bitch? Ugh. Oh my goodness, you guys in my 20s, we used to get toe up off of that. Oh, that and brunettes and all those different flavors. Oh my goodness, you guys. We used to be something else. I used to be, because I used to get everybody toe up sometimes. Sometimes I used to be. Oh, do anybody remember Pinnacle? Hmm. You said your audio is good. Oh, that's good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Said barefoot. Oh, started when. Oh, oh yeah, I love that. I love barefoot. I love barefoot. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I do not like that Pinot. What is that? Yeah, Pinot Grigio. Oh, when I first time I tried that in my 20s, I didn't like that shit. That shit was so dry. Well, it wasn't dry. Well, yeah, it was dry and it was kind of strong. Like it had a little strong aftertaste, and I wasn't too fond of it because I'm like, damn. I thought, look, I was watching too many of those housewives, and I thought, let me go to the store and buy a bottle. Let me try to feel fancy. I got me a glass too, everything. Got home and I was unsatisfied. Baby, I was unsatisfied, baby. I was not satisfied at all. I was not satisfied. I don't think unsatisfied is a word, but I was not satisfied. Mm-mm. I was not satisfied. I was like, oh no, I done messed up. I done bought this highest bottle, and then I didn't even have a corkscrew. I had to get a fork or a knife trying to get that damn that thing. I forgot that cork, cause I didn't. I'm thinking I'm finna just unscrew it. I was having a time trying to get that damn thing out of that bottle. Do you guys hear me? Oh my goodness. You know what you guys would have to do? I had to break the top part of it just to get to it. And when I broke it, I didn't like it. It was a mess. It was a mess. And I would never go back to it because I'm like, oh no, I wasted my time. Waste my goddamn time, my time and money. Then it almost cracked. Really, I didn't crack my head. Not crack. I didn't crack anything besides the bottle. But thank goodness, I didn't really split open my hand. Man, I did some crazy stuff in my 20s. Even though I'm still young. I'm not afraid to say I'm 32. I love being 32, and I'm finna be 33 in July. But um, these other niggas out here, they be lying about their ages, and I don't understand that lying about your age and shit. Yeah. Right now I'm switching topics, but all that lying about your age shit, you better embrace that shit. You can lie about your age, but your face gonna tell it, and the neck. Mm-hmm. You can't hide it. Look, you cannot hide it. You cannot look how you used to look 10 years ago. Look, now some of us can, not all of us. It depends on how you are, managing your weight and your diet. I ain't gonna lie to you. And if you are not a big or heavy, pop drinker, you more really, you may drink just majority tea and um, and water. Well, you may drink tea and water, and that's it. And other stuff you may come up, some other concoctions, because sometimes our people can come up with some concoctions. Because I look, me myself, I done came up with a few concoctions. Sure have. When I was cooking and when I messed up a meal, I was like, oh well, let me try to do something else, and try to fix it up. And it came out all right. Yeah, I ate it. I was the only one that ate it. I wasn't trying to feed it to anybody because I knew it was. I knew it was messed up. So hell, I ate it. I swallowed that whole thing down. I didn't give a damn. Shit, I did it. But you know what? It has been times where I had made big meals and sometimes they didn't come out right. I was like, oh man, moving too damn fast. But other than that, it wasn't no complaints. I was cooking for me, my grandparents. I was having fun doing that. And I would do it all over again. I miss them. I miss them days. Yes, indeed. Things were so good, and they good now. But I miss them days. Miss just talking with them. Just just sometimes just being around and going to the grocery store or any outing. I miss them. But yeah, yes indeed. But yeah, them good options, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to work on that shit. I'm trying to follow directions nowadays, though, you guys. 'Cause, hey, you cannot afford to mess up your own food, especially when you bought it. That's why it's important to have someone that's been in the kitchen for a long time. Look, them good cooks, them good cooks. Look, they learn from their grandmother, their mother, or their great grand if they are around still. And then some of them may learn from a mother's friend. You just never know. But they out there, some good cooks out there, especially in the South. I promise you. You can look. You can walk down a neighborhood and you can smell whatever they are made, whatever is on the stove. That smell will linger outside. If someone has opened that door, it'll hit you. Like, damn, they must be frying some chicken. I'd have had moments like that, like, oh, I want to go ask for a plate. But, I ain't know them, so I wouldn't do that. But I just be having that, I would just be saying that in my mind, like, I sure wish I could have a plate. Because, man, I can smell it. It smells so good. But, because I don't always like cooking, but, I will cook here and there, here and there, here and there. I used to cook a whole lot, but I had to slow down. I don't slow down a whole lot. Nowadays, I either just I still cook, but usually I will just cook something kind of easily. Have it taken out. I'll take some meat out the night before and come that day up, wash it off, season it, shit, put it in the oven, make a side or two, and that's it. I ain't too big on bread. I don't eat bread. I like cornbread, but I ain't too big on that other stuff. Even though there was a bread that I came across that is kind of sweet, but it's thick like Texas toast. Oh my goodness, you guys. I ain't gonna lie. When the next time I come around, the next time I may hit a live or hit two, I may show you guys about it. But it's so good. It is so good. Mm, mm, mm. I promise you, you put some butter on there and put it in the toaster. And you know what, you guys, have y'all ever tried putting your little, if you want to make a PB&J? Now, I don't eat that anymore like that because that ain't my thing anymore. I never liked hot dogs. Ugh, I can eat smoked links, but I don't like hot dogs, or bologna. Ugh, yuck. I don't like anything lunch meat besides it could be turkey, but my bread gotta be toasted. I can't eat it like that. Ugh. Oh my goodness! If I just the thought of it, I feel like I'm gonna have to vomit. Ugh. I'm trying not to have those type of gags because I don't want to discuss you guys, but ugh, I can't stand that. People be eating that shit with mm. All right, watch myself. People be eating that stuff with mayonnaise and stuff and lettuce and tomatoes and wheat on white bread. Yuck. I never like sandwiches on white bread. Yuck. Only thing I can eat on the white on bread. Well, I would say only type of bread I could eat that I would say it has to be like how Subway are. Wait, how Subway is. You slice that shit like that. I can eat something like that. But as far as it being like a loaf, something like that with a sandwich, no. Now if it's baked, if the bread is baked, yeah. But if it's not, I can eat it. But I don't like that other stuff. But yeah, you guys, if you try that you try warming your bread up and you put some peanut butter on it and some jelly. I haven't tried it in a minute because like I told you, after eating I would say so many of the same foods, I have been burnt out on a whole lot of things. A lot of things don't even please me anymore. Even when it comes to these restaurants, I'm so tired of them and these fast food joints. Yuck, I can't stand them. And look, I promise you, I'm finna go vegan because a lot of stuff ain't pleasing me no more. And I'm getting pissed off about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm getting pissed off about it. And you know what? All they doing is just taking it out of a package. It's already pre-made. They just warming it up or putting it on the stove, put it in the microwave or oven. Here your gourmet. It ain't gourmet. That shit is in a box, packaged in a freezer somewhere, waiting to be served to somebody, as if it's just some high dining ish. It ain't. It ain't ish. No, it ain't. It's the truth. Y'all know I ain't lying. It's the truth. It's the truth. But hopefully I'm not getting on a tangent. But that was the weirdest stuff. Well, you guys, I guess it's time for me to get up and out of here because I guess I'm talking and rambling too much. So, I think I've said enough. When it's that time to get up on out of here, it's that time to get up on out of here. But I wish everybody to be safe and blessings. I wish everybody to be safe, and I wish you guys blessings. And you guys also, I want to say R.I.P. to Lips, the mukbanger. That was a very very unfortunate situation that happened. Things like that shouldn't happen to nobody. You know, to nobody. And that's all I can say on that. Um, yeah, yeah you know, rest in peace. Yep, rest in peace. I watched a few of your videos. Very funny guy, entertaining. Your food look good, and you will definitely be missed by a lot of people. You know, by a whole lot of people. I liked watching you and the other guy, but the other guy don't deserve any acknowledgement because that's what he did, and that was wrong. But only thing I know, you guys, y'all be safe out there and with us. Peace.